everybody, this is Shawn Powell. I want to take a few minutes and we're going to talk about the actual sales funnel that we're using for USI Tech itself, because I know majority of you, 90% of you, if not even more than 90% of you, don't have a share code. You don't really have a necessary plan set in place so you can sponsor more people. Now, I will tell you, to be perfectly honest, if you believe in your business and you're going big in your business, people are going to listen to you. It don't matter what you do. People will follow you, okay? So if that's working for you, that's great. But y'all, anytime you've got a way to duplicate what you're doing, and not only that, but your downline can do it, and they can do it as well for the next ones, you know, the ones below them, you've got something that's absolutely going to blow everything out of proportions. There's only so much that you can do yourself, and when you can teach duplication itself, it changes everything, okay? So a lot of times you might teach people how to do this and that, but if you don't have the tools to help you create that, not only just for you, but for them, then there's always going to be that lack of, there's going to be that gap in between it. People that will sign up, but they don't have anywhere to go to learn what they need to learn. And what we have produces not only educating them, it gives you the gateway to people who are very successful at what they do. To be honest, I am a huge fan of our sales funnel. I actually declare it and say it is the answer to USI Tech sponsoring. Even though there may be other leaders who have sponsored more, I don't know if there is or not individually wise as what our sales funnel has done itself. Yes, I know there's 500,000 people inside of USI Tech, and I'm still telling you that we probably more than likely hold the most sponsored by any individual using our sales funnel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you a little bit about the results I've had. I'm going to tell you a little bit about our group itself, the results we've had inside of our Facebook group itself. And I'm going to tell you the kind of income that we're making. Now, I've only started, I'm not going to, November the 1st, somewhere in maybe a few days before, I actually purchased and sent Bitcoin to USI Tech. I didn't sponsor anybody until I got that there, because I always believe that I need to lead by example. I need to go big in my business, and by doing so, then I can start promoting the business. And because I went big, other people are way more likely to do the same. You know, to be honest, I have seen people who have sponsored 50, 60 people, not one person go active, and they're like, well, why didn't they go active? And I'm going to tell you, it's you, y'all. It's you. People need to know your game plan. They need to know that you're real, that you believe in your business, and what better way than you going big in your business? So that's going to be a lot about it. I'm not going to make the whole subject on this. I could do a whole video on that alone, I'm sure of that. All right, y'all, let me show you what we're using as far as a sales funnel, okay? Now, this is one of my downline. I had to log into his account because I wanted to show what I created and what the USI Tech sales funnel we've got together, just to give you some idea of what you're capable of giving your downline that can change everything. Now, even though I'm telling you, this is the answer to USI Tech sponsoring, it's 1,000th of what Power Lead Systems really is and what it's about and what it can do for you, y'all. I don't care what business I ever do. I'm sure there's businesses in the future that I couldn't even guess or even fathom what the name of it's going to be that I'll wind up doing one day and take it big, go big with it, right? But I will tell you this, what has every business I've been in since I've gotten the online business had in common? Power Lead Systems. Power Lead Systems, y'all, has been the answer to me branding myself into any business that I've ever put myself behind. People get a chance to connect directly with me. I get to brand who I am, so I become that person. I am that USI Tech guy. I am that Power Lead Systems guy. I was the Exodus Elite guy. I was, and that's how people actually acknowledge you. And, I can tell you that is a heck of a way to get branded when people see you for the first time and know you as that person. Okay? So that's the kind of things Power Lead Systems can do for you. This is literally 19 landing pages that I personally created myself for another sales funnel, but they're universal. What I've learned, y'all, is that when you're making a landing page, this is really about people connecting directly to you. That you want them to connect with you, go through, see the sales funnel, and then, get everything explained then. The answer to really sponsoring, y'all, is going to be knowing two things. I've said it so many times in the past because that's the reality. It's just true. People join people. That's a fact, y'all. So you need to let them know who you are as soon as you can. Secondly, when do they get to meet you? In my case, if I'm doing YouTube and you've watched 3 or 4 of my videos, you've already connected with me, a good deal of y'all. So what would happen is they're just going through and they're just seeing exactly what I'm using. This is the duplication system that I have set for my team to use. Now, to be honest, a lot of times they've already made their decision before they ever even hit the link. In my description, you see my phone number down there. I cannot tell you how many times people have called me on the phone and when they're on the phone have never hit the link. They're telling me they're ready to sign up and they haven't even hit it. That is because a person is who they connected with. It wasn't the sales funnel. I'm not saying the sales funnel ain't important. I'm just telling you, you need to be available or met as soon as possible. When do they get to meet you? In my case, I use power lead systems to have my hand sticking out in front, at my front of my house, at the front of my business, welcome people into my business. That is always going to be a win. Always be a win. To be perfectly honest, I didn't even know what USI Tech was when I made these videos right here. What I say in these videos, y'all, are just a lot of times the universal things. This one right here is me talking about, well, the business was free, so I couldn't wind up using that. But you know, I'm never going to tell what the name of the business is in a landing page. The reason why is people assume they know what something is. Think about Amway, y'all, back in the 80s and 90s, and all that bad taste from Amway from the 50s right on up, right? I mean, Amway's been around for a long time. If they would have told everybody this is Amway, how many people would not have gone to the meetings? Yet in the 80s and 90s, how many sharp people went to the meetings and realized that how many sharp people were there? These were the sharpest people I ever seen in my life. They would explain the business to them, and they're like, oh man, this thing is absolutely incredible. I see why all these people are here, right? And then what would happen? They would tell them it was Amway. And it's like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. If you let the cat out the bag before they go through and even say a name, they are going to automatically assume they know something when they don't. And if anybody has learned that, Amway back in the 80s and 90s should have taught a lot of people, don't let that cat out the bag until after they've gone through and seen exactly what the business is. So, with that being said, a good landing page to me is just being sincere, letting people connect with you. I've got this one right here. I just started this one a couple of days ago. I have never used it, to be perfectly honest. It was one of my landing pages. One of my downline wound up using it. So I went back and I put sign up at minimum. You can't beat free, just so it kind of reflects my opinion about the business. You'll never beat free. Just go ahead and sign up at minimum, y'all. That's exactly what I'm saying. Let me go back and show you some more of the pages here. That's just one of the pages. I will click on some of these and let you see what they look like. This is going to be another one. Okay. Well, I don't know why it's glitching for it. It doesn't glitch in any other time. I guess it's because I'm recording it. But anyhow, the whole point is, these are universal videos that anybody could connect with the person that's in it. I could do a little bit of teaching in it, this and that. It really doesn't matter. Just letting people connect with you, relating to you, is a huge win. Now, on top of that, when they go through here, because they connected to a real person, which is what they're looking for, the chances of them putting their real emails are tremendous. And I'm going to tell you something, y'all. If you wind up doing 10,000 leads over a period of time, but they had a chance to connect with you and they gave you 5% more, just 5% more of real emails, do you know how valuable that is? That adds up to be a lot, y'all. If there's anything I can do to make the ratio of me getting real emails and them connecting to me, I'm going to do it. I'm always going to do it. The reason you see me hammering away YouTube videos is because people get a chance to connect with me. They get to know that I believe in the businesses I do. They can tell I apply a lot of action, obviously. And because I apply a lot of action, I can teach people a lot of things. Doesn't mean I know everything. Of course not, man. I don't care who you are or where you're at in online business. I don't care how much money you've made. You're going to learn something. You're always going to evolve. If you've been in online business for 5 years, and then the next year, 6 years, if you haven't learned anything or changed anything different, you haven't evolved anymore. You will always grow some in some degree, form, or fashion. Good or bad, you will learn something. And that's what online business is all about. You'll never be 100% the Mac Daddy of all things in online business because technology changes, businesses change. There's a lot of things that take place. Okay. So let me show you a couple of more pages here. Let's see here. These are my own personal. This has been a pretty popular one here. This is me talking about what it's been like being free from a job for me and my little boy. It's a video game that's up here. Okay. Now, in this one, I literally talk about what it's been, what it's meant to my little boy, what it's meant to me being free from a job and home every day. You don't hear me talking about the business. It's not really important, to be perfectly honest. Not really, not at this stage. I just wanted them to connect with me. And because I don't mention the business, guess what? I can use this landing page for this business. I can use this landing page for the next business. I've got something now that works for me. And that's what I consider with power lead systems. It's just one of the aspects of leveraging something that works for you by branding yourself in a simple way. To be perfectly honest, that's my kitchen table sitting over there. That's a $4 stand right right here, and that's my S3 phone, old S3 phone doing the video. That's it. Every one of the ones that you saw earlier, including this one, is all done by that. To be perfectly honest, it's not about the most incredible quality that you can get. People just want to know that you're real, to be perfectly honest. They want to find someone that believes in the business that they can connect with, that's going to be accessible. If you can be that, if that's what you wanted your sponsor to be, then why do you think you need to be different? You don't. You got your answers. You're just not thinking. That's the thing. Okay. Now I'm going to show you USI Tech. I've got several more down here. I even got some that's got cartoons in them. Got all sorts of things right here. It's really worked really well. Here's one for USI Tech. I'm going to show you this one as well. Frank does not have his sales funnels. The rest of them don't have the images over here. Some of these have videos in it. That's what this is. Let's go to LP landing pages is what these are. Let's go to landing page 10. Start backwards here. Okay, we'll look at number 10. Okay, here we go. A lot of people like to use this one. It's pretty. It's simple. It says skip survey. That's because I've already been through it more than once. What you do is you'll put in your information right here, just email. If you don't want to collect their name, then that would be one that you would use. Me personally, I love collecting names, so always make sure that my landing pages have the option of name and email. Plus the fact that when they come through, I can kind of acknowledge when they come through. Often people are very impressed with that. When somebody contacts me and say, "Oh yeah, I saw you come through, Jim. That was yesterday evening about 6 o'clock, I believe, or something like that, right?" They friend me on Facebook. They're impressed with that alone. I send all my follow-up emails myself directly from my phone. I've got canned response or I've got a notepad, and I've keep the response there, copy it, paste it in there. I put their name in there, and I give them the call to actions to friend me on Facebook. Go ahead and sign up at minimum, and make sure we get you in the Facebook group where you can see these people really believe in the business. Okay. So this sales funnel is this part right here. Now, what are they going to go to after they've seen all the things I've been showing you? Those are the landing pages I picked to use. It comes to here. Jameson Palmer, millionaire. He's my upline's upline. Gives you a 12-minute, 50-second video, giving you a lot of credibility, telling you a lot about the business itself, mainly educating people about Bitcoin, to be perfectly honest. You realize no matter what USI Tech is, it's a Bitcoin multiplier, so the spotlight will still be on Bitcoin. So for people to grasp USI Tech, they've got to first grasp Bitcoin, at least get a good understanding, and that's what this video is about. So we're educating people. If you understand, y'all, severely, y'all, that we are not selling anything, what we're actually doing is educating people to quit putting their money into a currency that's not made to make them money. It never was. It was made for the banks to make money. Y'all, you know how this works. take your $10,000, you put it in the bank, they are going to lend your money to everybody else. They're going to charge compound interest on their money that they've loaned out. They're going to make a crap load and they're going to give you pennies back for it. It was never designed for you to make money, and it never will be, to be perfectly honest. Okay? What we're doing is telling people, if you would have took that $10,000, good Lord, man, I ain't even done the math on that. 1 year ago, just 1 year ago, we're sitting at 11,000% increase, right? 1 year ago, if you had taken, let's see, $1,000 and put it in the bank, you're looking at $11,000. So if you put $10,000, you're looking at $110,000 just because of the rise of Bitcoin itself, not including USI Tech, showing you how to make more Bitcoin. You would have got a 400% increase in way less than a year by just using USI Tech itself, even if you didn't sponsor anybody, just by catching the rise of Bitcoin itself plus multiplying the amount of Bitcoin you got. That's what USI Tech's about. And to be perfectly honest, that's what you need to teach your people about. You need to educate them. Now here's another one, a new one that I have really started pushing my downline because they need to know this, y'all. It's real important. I've got commissions I made a month ago. 0.481 Bitcoin. It was $3,200, y'all. $3,200. I am going to take a second because I remember what this is, y'all. Let me go to the Bitcoin calculator. Real time right now. Let's see how much that is. $17,053. 0.481 Bitcoin. $8,202. And it was the same amount of money, same amount of Bitcoin they purchased, just they didn't lollygag and wait a month. Now, if I'm making this much money, that's my 10%, just 10%. Can you imagine how much it has been meant to them? I only made 10%. Look at how much they've made. Now, some of y'all are sponsoring people and ain't going active, and these people are like, I'm going to wait for my tax money. Well, I'm going to tell you what, y'all, if you're not telling them the sense of urgency that they should have, they are going to freaking kill themselves when they realize that a month ago, it could have changed their lives. $3,200 commission that I made a month ago is now worth $8,200. I've done videos lately showing you this. I show you the income I made from that 0.481. I'm telling you, you need a sense. You need to educate your people. If you know the game plan and you know the importance of locking it in today, locking it in today means I get rewarded. The next day's coming, the next week coming, and the next month. Next month alone could change their lives. A month from now, someone who didn't wait for their tax money, that scrounged, did what he had to do to lock it in today, a month from now may be able to pay their house off, to be perfectly honest. I wouldn't be surprised. I can tell you this. So if you're not educating your people, if they don't get that, if you want to know when someone in USI Tech truly gets USI Tech, when they really get what's going on, when they say that I went big today, 1 month from now, they're looking back over when they went big today, they say to themselves, the only regret I've got is I didn't go bigger. That's really it. That's the only regret. Once that, I think when that really sinks in, that I went $300 that 1 month ago, look how much it's grown. Man, if I would have gone big, look at how much money I would have made. Look how much more Bitcoin I would have, and we're still only going. We're only getting there. That is what you know the answers to. A lot of y'all, you're not relaying this to your downline, and they're not going to get it. A lot of people aren't going to get it. A lot of people are not math-minded. A lot of people are, you're assuming they're going to figure this out, and you don't. Don't never assume anything. Assuming is a huge percentage drop. Always. Period. Give them that sense of urgency. Oh, Red, really? I appreciate you coming in. Lock it in today, y'all. I don't care what it is going on. Go ahead and do it now. Oh, you're waiting for a dip? Okay. Well, we saw how that didn't work. One time everybody was waiting for the dip. It didn't happen and just kept going on up. And next thing I know, I got friends that were locking in at 7,000 and 8,000 because they were hoping to lock it in at 5. There is no better time than today. If you're going to buy today, and you know you're going to buy today, just look for the best time today. Just look when you think it's the best and say, okay, I feel good today is going to be it, and bam, jump in. I've got people who thought that they didn't do well when they jumped in at 7,000. Y'all were sitting at 17,000. I got a friend that got a loan for $5,000 to get BTC packages, right? I think he's pretty good on that loan now, don't you? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Go big now. Don't worry about that. You sacrifice, you scrounge, you eat romaine noodles, you eat saltine crackers. Like I said, you drink water, you tell people you're on a diet. You do whatever you got to do. Make it happen now. Tell your downline the importance of it. And a month from now, you can be thanking God that you've done that, and they're going to be thanking you for it. That's reality. Educate your people. Don't have to sell nothing, y'all. Just show them that you know what's going on and they need to get on the right path. Once you start waking people up, that's when everything changes. I'm gonna show you something, y'all. Look at my videos here. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Uh, let's see, I did a couple of videos here. This is a sheepdog training. Those are for people who sign people up, and then the sheepdog lays down and goes to sleep and just let the sheep just wander off. That's exactly what's happening there. So many people think, well, I did my job. They signed up. Let's go back and get some more. And that's it. That's not it. It's not a sign-up race, y'all. It's not a lead race. A lot of this right here, y'all, is talking about, the importance of right now getting what I was just telling you a second ago, going big now and quit waiting. Okay, so to give you some idea, a lot of my downline has woke up lately, and that's where it came from as well. Now, once they go through here, you can go down to the bottom. You scroll down, you see me as one of the leaders. Miss Rhonda is one of the leaders. Got Frank Calabro. Got Esteban. Esteban, I hadn't talked to him in a while. He's one of my downline in Power Lead Systems. He's one of Frank's downline, if I'm not mistaken, in USI Tech. I got Miss Kiara. See, that's what happens when I wait too long. That's what happens. All my downline went other places because I didn't jump into a month ago. They got in 3-4 months ago, so it's my own fault. Okay, there's Miss Kiara right here. There's Mike. I don't know this guy's name off the top of my head. And there's James, James Lockett. I met him recently. Buddy, he told me to make sure that I got the names right. So I'm working on it. I haven't met everybody just yet. Okay, now so go from there. Here's Frank Calabro sitting in his kitchen with both fingers up, and he's going to tell you should point it over here and say go to Fast Start if you're in USI Tech. That's going to teach you everything you need to know as far as how to buy BTC packages, things of that nature. All that's right here. I went in, I personally put this right here. I want people to go ahead and know. A lot of people are asking me where do I need to get Bitcoin, so I'll put this here. This is where 90% of the world is going to get their Bitcoin. It's going to be Coinbase. Use this link. You get $10 off the $100 you do. Yes, it's worth it. If you think about this, y'all, if you got this link and you got to take $10 in Bitcoin, and then I go through your link and then I buy $100 worth of Bitcoin, then I get that $10, and then I'm gonna use all that to get USI Tech BTC packages. I'm probably gonna use that $10. Well, how much money are you actually making off of this? You're probably getting both. To be honest, it's gonna be a good deal. That $20, to be perfectly honest, is gonna go back to you. And if you wouldn't have done it, they're going to go there anyhow. Most people are. So with that being said, just give them that, y'all. Go ahead and just give them that. $10 beats nothing. If it sits at Coinbase, to be perfectly honest, and then Bitcoin rises, and look at this rate right here. Let's see what USI Tech is on Bitcoin. If I can find my USI Tech, there it is. Okay, 0.0035, y'all. That's pretty low. I could actually purchase Bitcoin by having my money sitting at Coinbase that has been built up from the people buying those $10. And then when Bitcoin rises, it's not $10 anymore. It's $10 of Bitcoin at that second that has now been rose up, hit 3 or 4 of them. Next thing I know, I can start getting BTC packages from that alone. So yes, it's absolutely worth it. Okay. Now for the ones who are already in USI Tech, you know how everything works, and you're just saying, hey, I need a sales funnel that's going to be able to get the job for me. This is system setup right here. If you go to system setup, it's going to show you this is a starting point. Not everything's right here. It's going to show you how to start putting everything together. Just stay in here. Do not leave here. Do not go to Power Lead Systems. Do not go to the Power Lead Systems Facebook group looking for the answers. Everything you need is right here. Okay, so you're going to go to free traffic, paid traffic, success blueprint. He's going to show you some different strategic things of that nature. Bitcoin wallet showing you ledgers and things of that nature that you can use to get you some cold storage. Different ways that you can go from there to to where you can take your Bitcoin and then sell out and then go to your bank if you want to turn it back into fiat money, things of that nature. All this is right here. This is really just about everything you need, y'all, in your downline. If you just teach them to stay on par, stay on this path, once you're done, you will have a beautiful, awesome sales funnel that works. Now, let me tell you how much it works. Me personally, I have sponsored in, let's see, how many have I got? I think I got 230 in my team. That's what I saw a few minutes ago, earlier before I started. So I got 230 some people that's in my team. Yes, I've got the majority of it. I can't remember how much I've got. Maybe 180, 170, 60, 100, let's say 160, somewhere like that. I've personally sponsored something like that. So this, all of mine came from here. And you heard me say earlier, my list got in months before I did. Even though I signed up, I did not do USI Tech because I didn't get Bitcoin. That's just the fact. It took me a little while to get it. So what I'm telling you is, I was getting out the people with YouTube and Facebook. I don't do paid advertising. I'm not against it at all. Just do it correctly. Follow this right here. Use a sales funnel. But I would definitely say y'all keep that in mind. When are they getting to meet you? That's going to be your answer. The ones who have spent $10,000 saying, I've only got to sign up, so nobody going active, blah, blah, blah. Or worse, they're not even signing up. What am I doing wrong? It's because you're taking the person out. People join people. If you take the person out, you're going to struggle. It's always going to be that way. Now, let me show you something. Power Lead Systems, y'all, right by itself, has been a huge blessing to me. This has been 40 leads I got right here. Here's 100 leads right here. So I've gotten 40 in the last 2 days. I have really lollygagged myself, to be perfectly honest. I see a couple of signups right here. I've really taken, here's another signup from this morning, but I've really taken sort of a break, I guess, to some degree, as opposed to how I'm usually right on it. I've been going to the dentist a lot, things of that nature, but that's fine. All right, y'all, I'm going to show you something here. Get rid of these. Okay, get rid of all this real quick. And I'm going to show you here. This is some of the income that I'm making from Power Lead Systems. This is not the residual income. This is not the people that I have that's been with me since March of 2015. I've got several people in that month of March that are still using their tools, and this is way before USI Tech came around. These are people who understand that Power Lead Systems is the answer to any online business. I saw that right from the get-go. My first day in online business was last week of October of 2014, working 65 hours a week. Got free from a job May 7th of 2015 while using Power Lead Systems. From there, I really started studying Power Lead Systems because I knew that was the backbone behind how I got free from a job. Started connecting it to all my primary businesses. Go back on the YouTube channel, you see every business I've got. You're going to hear me preaching about Power Lead Systems. Next business I went to, y'all, good gracious, took off. I started hitting YouTube really at that time. Didn't even really get out on my list, to be perfectly honest. I went from 0 to 10,000 plus a month. I hit 13,000 in my third month in the first 30 days. I'm sorry, first 90 days. So third month was hitting 13,000 in residual income. I'm sorry, referral commissions right by itself. Power Lead Systems had everything to do with that because they had a chance to brand me, put me in the sales funnel, things of that nature. I'm not telling you got to do all sales funnels and things y'all like that. You can use our share codes. That's what this funnel is for most of y'all. It's going to do you fine. I'm just telling you, if you really want to go to that next level, get people to connect with you, Power Lead Systems is just sitting there waiting for y'all to use it, y'all. That's really what I keep saying, y'all. It's so important. All right, so let me show you. Gold members, Diamond, and Fast Starts. Fast Starts are going to be $400 commissions. Diamond are $100 commissions. Gold members is $20 a month. Weekly residual, get paid every Wednesday like clockwork. I love Power Lead Systems for that alone, y'all. It's been absolutely incredible income. I was averaging about 900, 1100 a week. I've actually gone up a little bit further than that now since I've been doing USI Tech, and so many people have been looking for the answers. But I think it's absolutely incredible that it bypassed my income right by itself. My first month inside of USI Tech, I cleared $18,000, which I think this month I'm probably going to blister that, to be perfectly honest, because things are really starting to roll. My downline, my second row is darn near catching up to my first row, which is absolutely incredible. But y'all, once you come in here and you understand, I'm literally getting paid. Some days I have $1,000 days just from using my tools alone and teaching people to do the same thing. That's absolutely incredible. And this is not even including any USI Tech payments. So I want you to see this right here, right? So this is December the 8th. There's, let's see, $120 a month. Plus you get a 50% of all they do downline for the residual. So $53 a month is what gold is. 30 of it goes back to the people. You get $20. 10 of it goes to your sponsors. So that's where that 50% match comes from. And it just builds up, y'all, and over a period of time. That's absolutely incredible. So I got gold, two gold, a diamond, $100 commissions. Diamonds are 147 one time payment. I paid in March, first day I came in. I got over 200 diamonds the first 2 months. You'll see how many diamonds I got here. To be perfectly honest, I've got more diamonds than this. Diamonds get pass ups. Every fourth diamond that's yours, the fifth one goes up to your sponsor. Now, some people say, oh, I don't like that. Well, I'll tell you what, go sponsor 20 people, and then they're getting diamonds, and see how much you appreciate it. Because you're only passing up only one out of every five. You're getting them left and right then, y'all. And this is really where it starts to come from. Now, so this is going to be diamond right here, $140, $47 one time, make $100, $100. Fast start, $497 one time, 450 of it goes back to the people. Let me tell you something real important, y'all. A lot of these fast start and these diamond commissions I'm making are from people who are not qualified. Their sponsor did not pay for that, and the people down below them went active in diamond and platinum, and it bypassed every person and went to the next one in line, which was me. So what do I get? I get paid not only to know who these people are, and the sad part is every one of those that did not get qualified get emails letting them know they just lost either $100 or $400. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you, you get an email letting you know you lost $400. It's the worst email you've had in your life. I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you. You learn real quick, especially either both of them to be perfectly honest. But y'all, you learn real quick. It's just it's smarter and cheaper to go ahead and get qualified so you don't get them emails letting you know you lost that money. That really sucks, to be perfectly honest. So I'm going to scroll a little bit quicker here. I don't want to take a lot of time on this. There's a fast start, $400. Here's another gold member. Here's a diamond, $100. Two more, another one. There's another $400 commission. We're still in the same week right here, y'all. Gold, two more golds. Another diamond, another fast start, $400 commission. Two more down here. Now we're starting to get into November, the latter part. Let's see here. Got 5 gold members in one day. There's a diamond, $100. Let's see here. Another 2 $400 commissions in the same day. 2 platinums right here. Got diamond, another $400 commission. 5 more gold members in the same day right here. Another diamonds, another fast start, another gold, another diamonds, and this goes back to about a month ago, somewhere pretty close right here. And this is all new growth. This is not including the weekly residual income I've already got built for my own team over the years, to be perfectly honest. So this is income that more than pays the bills that I can live off of while I use my primary businesses to make the big money usually. But this is absolutely incredible, y'all. Cannot complain when you're having, weeks like this. I'll show you this real quick. This is me showing my downline starting to wake up. Now's the time, lock it in now. I'm showing some of the commissions I made the last few days. Downline. Second row getting 80. First row getting 11. 12 on December the 8th right here from one. 9 from another. 11, 10. These are the kind of commissions that you really want to start seeing your downline. And I think a lot of that had to do with me making them videos and really pushing these people to understand the importance of locking it in now. So I'm going to keep preaching that, y'all, because these people are going to thank me for it real soon. And you understand when people purchase, it becomes addictive. Once they've done it and know how to do it, they're way more likely to do it again. So it's something to think about as well. Let's see if I can't show you here. This is my timeline right here. Another awesome day. I told people to predict what they think that the month's going to be like. That's me getting a flat tire this morning. I got 2 flat tires. Flat tire plus my spare went flat. That was ridiculous, man. Let's see here. Redirect, that's my teaching. Okay, this was $1,390. I don't think it had finished the week yet. I might have wound up making a little bit more than that. That was one of my weeks, and this week, matter of fact, from the pay from December the 3rd to December the 9th is $1,390. That will come in 11 days later. It comes in on Wednesday like clockwork. It costs me $1 to send it from here. It's used Paylution is what's called. It costs me $1. It's sitting in my bank usually within a day, maybe a day and a half later. It's been a beautiful way of getting paid, and I love Power Lead Systems. Absolutely rock solid. So I will tell you this, y'all. If I wasn't making any money at all with Power Lead Systems, I would still tell them to sign me up for the next 5 years. That's the honest truth. because I know I couldn't have made the incredible income I've made without it. And same way with USI Tech or any other business as far as that goes. I made excess of over $40,000 a month, for my primary businesses, but you still didn't know what I was making behind, behind that, just my backbone business. And y'all, I mean, we can do broadcasts from this. We can do all sorts of things. But a lot of y'all, I'm telling you, if you just plug in, you listen to someone like me, you put your people around me, you put your people around, let me show you real quick, Frank Calabro right here, y'all. Okay, let me tell you. He built the sales funnel in June, June. He might have about the beginning of June, latter part of May. That's when I signed up to USI Tech, but I didn't get Bitcoin. So I stayed focused at promoting the business I was doing. I was still making good money. I was naive now looking back. I wish I had. I would have been rolling in it now for sure. But he went ahead and moved forward. And by moving forward, y'all, he sponsored, I think, about 6,000 people now directly. 6,000. The town that I grew up in has less than 6,000 people in it. You can picture every person being sponsored. That's absolutely incredible. He used his sales funnel to do that. He also used the strategies that he shows you in here to do paid advertising to do the exact same thing. His team since May, I'm going to say the latter part of May, is over 68,000 people in it. 68,000 people in it, all from his sales funnel. There's nobody else that I'm aware of, and even Frank said the same thing, that has sponsored over 6,000 people directly. Directly, 6,000 people as his first direct. Now, he made $1 million in 8 days in USI Tech using this sales funnel, rolling everything over, having a game plan itself. He rolled everything for at least the first 3 months, rolled every commission into it, get as much BTC packages as he possibly can, went ahead and got Diamond for the token package, and he set. When I say set, he will be making $1 million a week is the game plan. And y'all, I'm gonna tell you, if you don't understand this, those 12 levels down so first level all the way down to 12, you realize a lot of people are not going to be qualified, right? There's a lot of people who's not going to be qualified for the third, fourth, fifth, section. It goes up to the next person. That's Frank, a good deal of that. Can you imagine having 60,000 people in your organization with Bitcoin going crazy and pass ups constantly going to Frank? That's why it's called dynamic compression. And y'all, it changed his business by doubling it overnight. They didn't have dynamic compression until recently, about November, when they started the new site. That's when everything went changed over. And y'all, I can tell you, it has just totally changed the game. We've given you the answers. We're giving you the game plan. We're telling you to go big in your business. We're telling you to educate your people. We help educate your people for you. I'm in the Facebook group. I'm actually one of the administrators for the Facebook group itself. You need to be around me and Frank. You need to be around the people in the official USI Tech Facebook group. Y'all, 41,000 people that are crazy excited. And these people are crazy sharp. They're excited because it works. USI Tech works. We are making millionaires all the time. You might have heard people say we made 18 millionaires between March and November the 1st. I'm willing to bet you that we made more, and by the month of November alone, than we did all 18 that we made before. I'm willing to bet you that, because I've seen some personally that I know pop up in the Facebook group letting you know they're now millionaires from USI Tech alone. Telling you, staying organized, getting you something that works, and Power Lead Systems is the answer. It is. Okay, I'm going to end this video, y'all. I want y'all to know, if you'd like to come through and sign up with me directly at Power Lead Systems, absolutely, y'all, stay in target. Stay on target. Do not sign up at USI Tech again. Some of y'all think you're supposed to register here again at USI Tech. You don't. If you've signed up already, don't sign up again. Just go ahead and go through here, hit Power Lead Systems, which is only going to be the continued part right here, right? Go through here, start putting everything together, and once you're done, you'll have a sales funnel that shows you how to do everything. If you leave here and go to the Facebook group saying, I don't know what to do, it's because you didn't stay here. I wish Frank would take his fingers and point over here. I'm going to edit it so they're pointing that way. That's what I'm going to have to do, I guess. But y'all, I'm telling you, take this business serious. My 18,000 that I made, here's my projection, y'all. By spring, I will be nailing 100,000 a month. There's no doubt in my mind. There's no doubt in my mind. I can only imagine what my Power Lease Systems business is going to be like. I'm not even going to talk about that. I'm talking about just USI Tech itself. Y'all know Bitcoin is the answer. Educate your people. Let us help you. Use the tools that's going to get them on the right track and get their people on the right track. When my downline's downline is succeeding, to be perfectly honest, I know we're doing something right. And the sales funnel's it. Okay? So go ahead and sign up, y'all. Friend me on Facebook. If you need just USI Tech, great. If you need USI Tech Power Lease Systems together, great. If you need Power Lease Systems by itself, great. We got the answers for all three of you. Okay? So go ahead and sign up at minimum. Friend me on Facebook, and I look forward to seeing you in the Facebook groups. Appreciate it.